Hello and welcome. On 24th April 2023, GST Network has introduced a new functionality on the GST portal, bank account validation. Now, as the name suggests, this functionality checks if the details of the bank account that you have entered on the GST portal is correct or not. Whenever you apply for registration on the GST portal, soon after your registration or even later, you would be providing details of your bank account on the GST portal. So this functionality is now going to check if the details that you have provided is correct or not. This is much needed because there could be human errors when you manually enter details of your bank account on the GST portal. Later, when you apply for refund, your refund application will not go through because of this error. So with the introduction of this functionality, such errors do get eliminated. In today's video, let's talk about bank account validation functionality. First, we will understand the basics of this functionality. Once the basics are clear, you would be able to find answer to the question what to do if the validation fails. After that, we are going to log into the GST portal and see how to use this functionality. That is, we are going to see how to check the status of validation of your bank account on the GST portal. As far as this validation functionality is concerned, there are 4 types of status. First one, success. Second one, success with remark. Third one, pending for validation. Fourth one, failure. We'll go through each of these in detail, starting with success. Here it is obvious that the validation is successful. Once this is done, you would receive status to your registered email ID or registered mobile phone number. Even if you have not received, you can log into the GST portal and check the validation status. We'll shortly see how you can do that. So when the status type is success, no action is required from your end. That is, you don't have to do anything if you have got this confirmation. Let's now move to the next one, success with remark. Don't understand why this name. This actually means that the details of your bank account cannot be validated because the bank with which you have the account is not integrated with NPCI, that is National Payments Corporation of India. So what to do? You need to provide details of the bank account with a different bank which is integrated with NPCI. If you would like to know the list of banks which are integrated with the NPCI, you may navigate to the NPCI portal and check it. The link is in the description. Third one, pending for validation. This means the validation is in process, so you need to wait for some time till it is completed. Once it is completed, you would receive status to your email ID or mobile phone number. Depending upon the type of the status, you would be required to take appropriate action. The last one, failure. This means the validation is not successful. And the failure can be because of 4 reasons. One, invalid PAN. That is, the PAN that you have provided may not be correct. You need to check and provide the correct PAN. Second one, the bank account details that you have provided on the GST portal is not PAN linked. That is, you have not linked your PAN to the bank account details that you have provided. Here, you need to provide bank account which is linked to your PAN, or you need to link your PAN to the bank account. Once you do that, the validation would go through. 3. PAN that is provided on the GST portal and the one that is linked to your bank account are not one and the same. This can happen, for instance, in case of partnership forms, you would have provided PAN of the firm on the GST portal, and if you have provided bank account details of one of the partners, then there could be PAN mismatch. If this is the situation, then you need to delete the details of the bank account of the partner and add the details of the bank account of the firm. Then the validation would go through. Last one, invalid IFSC. You need to check and enter correct IFSC. One other reason for invalid IFSC could be because of the change in IFSC when several nationalized banks were merged a few years back. For instance, State Bank of Mysore (SBM) was merged with SBI. So if you have provided IFSC of SBM, then that may not be valid anymore. So you need to check and provide correct IFSC. So these are the 4 types of status as far as this bank account validation functionality is concerned. But what if the data that you have provided is correct, yet the validation is not successful? Let's say the PAN or IFSC that you have provided is correct, or the details of the bank account that you have provided is linked to your PAN, or the PAN on the GST portal and the one that is linked to your bank account are one and the same, even then the validation is not going through. What to do? This could be because of errors or technical glitches on the GST portal. To report this issue, you need to raise a ticket on the GST Grievance Redressal Portal, which is also known as GST Self-Service Portal. The link is in the description. Alternatively, you may call GST helpline number and register the complaint. Once you log into the GST portal, from the dashboard, click My Profile, Bank Account Status. This would list out the details of the bank account that you have entered. Here is the action status, and the status here is pending for validation. If you hover over the icon, you can read the status. If you want to add or remove bank account details, you can do that anytime. Let's say you have noticed that the details of the bank account that you have entered is not correct, so you want to delete it, or let's say you want to add a different bank account details. You can add or delete bank account details as and when you add a new bank account. This bank account validation functionality kicks in and validates the details that you have provided. This is all I have for you today. Hope the video was informative. Thank you for watching.